How about you? Um, so would you like to do something first up, or would you like to do it at the end after we've played a little bit?
I'd rather play.
Play a little bit? We can do that. How about you,
I'm
Val?
whatever. I'm easy.
All right, so we'll play first. It's interesting because the other class this morning, they're all actually the other two classes that were doing solos today. It's like, no, let's just get it out of the way because they're going to get really nervous. And
Yeah,
no, that's fine. I'm happy to do it that way, but yeah.
I'm easy. Whatever.
You're easy.
People want to
All
do.
righty.
I just prefer to warm up first.
I agree. Well,
Yep.
that's what I always
Do
think.
it once or twice first before I've got to go solo.
I think that's completely understandable. That's what I would be wanting to do.
I can follow their reasoning.
Yes, yes, yes. And your sisters-in-law were ones who said that.
Yes,
Yes, they were.
were.
So, well, let's warm up with D melodic minor. So last week we talked about A melodic minor. So a melodic minor, Vernon, is where you might know, yep, so on the way up, we sharpen 6 and 7. On the way down, we flatten 6 and 7. So D harmonic minor, on the way up, you don't do a B flat, you do a B natural and a C sharp. And on the way down, you do a C natural and a B flat.
Yeah, I'm familiar with the concept and not the details.
No, so that's the concept, and that's the details.
Right. Yeah. But here I actually have to play with it to actually know the details.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, that's fine. So let's I'm just going to put it on view for me. There we go, so that you can see fingers. So on the way up, it's just a C sharp. On the way back, it's just a B flat. Okay, so that gives you hopefully enough information. So 1, 2, 3, 4. C sharp. Now C natural, B flat. C natural, B flat. I'm going to do it up an octave. That sounds too dirgy. Okay, let's try that again. 3, 4. B natural, C sharp. B natural, C sharp. Other way around. C, B flat. C, B flat. Chord 1 and chord 4. Okay, so 4 is, so 1 is D flat. Good. 4, top 2 go up, but a flat at the top. D, G, B flat.
What?
Got that? D, G, B flat. And then C sharp, G, A for 5, 7. Back to 1. One more time. Chord 1. Chord 4. Flat at the top. G, flat. Sharp at the bottom for 5. The G, A together. And then chord 1. Okay, let's just do the whole scale up and down. And then followed by the scales. One more time. 3, 4. By the chords, I mean. B, C sharp. B, C sharp. C, B flat. Chord 1. Chord 4, flat at the top. 5, 6, sharp at the bottom. And chord just all white notes. Okay, because you did, except you made it a major at the end. Now that's actually called when you're in a minor key and then your last chord you decide just to add a sharp, make it a major key, a tierce to Picardy. So you might be doing sort of. So in your mind you're thinking it should be minor, but it just adds an uplift, and that happened a lot in the Baroque period. So there you go. You're not doing something that's too out of the ordinary.
But it's still wrong for what we were doing.
Well, we'll just ignore that little bit of information. Alrighty, let's have a look at sailing. So what are the choices for solos tonight? Have you decided?
No, not really.
Not really? Have you chosen yet, Vernon?
It probably doesn't matter, but I was thinking rivers flowing you.
Nice. That'd be
Hmm.
nice. Alrighty. So let's have a look at sailing. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Alrighty, let's have a look at from bar 21 where it picks up just before it on the G, A. So just the lead into bar 21, where
Yeah.
it gets trickier, where you're playing Arpeggios, like the quavers, quite continuously, and where we're playing two notes together in the right. So we'll do the G A. 3 and 4 and 1. Now, how are you going with that lead into bar 25? How are you at getting that in the right hand? Because
That's probably one of the easier ones for me to get into because it's unusual.
right. Okay.
Some of the others, because I don't pay much attention to them, they don't sort of sink out. But what I then find is I just ease off on it, and then I get it the next beat.
Yep. Yep. Because I mean, it's not a sixth, which quite a few of the others are, aren't they?
Yeah.
And they seem to fall nicely under the hand. That sort of thing. Because it's a seventh. And then we've got the same thing 2 bars later without the F sharp. And then we've got it again 2 bars later with the F sharp. And then we have an F natural. Do you want to go over any of those sections again before we do the whole thing?
No, I'm fine. It flows all right for me. Sometimes I make mistakes. Sometimes
Yep.
I don't make this mistake at the same place all the time. It's just,
Yep, you keep it, you mix it up a bit.
well, I'm trying to develop this recovery mode.
Good. That's great, because that's what we should be doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty, well, let's go from the beginning one more time. 3 and 4 and. All right, happy to leave that one there tonight?
Yeah, I think I played it better the first time than the second time.
Right. Yeah. Look, I mean, we all have times where it doesn't quite work, but that's all right.
Yep.
Let's move on to Fur-Elise, and we'll also have our section A ready, but we'll go through section B first, just to have a warm up, and then we're going to try putting it together. Now, are there any particular bars you would like to go over? You can't quite fit it all? Oh, well, that works well. Just wait, next term we'll be doing C. So, yes, you'll have to have this whole spread.
Well, that's the way I have it all set up.
Yeah, oh, good.
I can handle another two. Does it go to C?
So we've got C and there's a D.
Oh, right. D may be a struggle, but we'll see how we go.
D might not be till next year, unless we're up for doing two next term. Alrighty, so let's have a look at B. Any bits there that you want to go over? We just have a go and then we'll see if there's a bit that is a bit nasty. Okay, 2 and 3 and. Can we do that much again? Do you want to go over that a little bit?
I just lost my place.
Yeah, and
Once
when you get
one finger
one note
wrong,
out,
you're
yeah.
out.
I agree. It's the sort of thing when you're playing with other people, yeah. When you're doing it by yourself, you can pick it up, but
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Was that speed okay?
Yeah.
Okay. All right for you, Vernon?
Yes, it was.
Yep. 3 and 1. Alrighty, will we try this time doing section A with all the repeats? And when we get to the last bar, in the second time bar, that last bar where we just have that, instead of playing that chord, we go, so we would play, okay, so it just becomes, the last bar actually becomes the first bar of section B. Okay.
Okie.
We may end up changing tempos just to accommodate that that little bit there. Okay, 1 and 2 and. Back to the beginning. Second time bar. we're going back to the beginning. And straight onto bar 2, second time bar. Second time bar. How did you find that? On the whole, on the whole.
Whole is very good.
So just occasionally little bits.
Dyslexic fingers.
I do find the transition to the B phase is in, I don't know, it's just
Funky.
I haven't practiced enough, I think.
Yeah, we haven't done it very much. So, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think because we're not using the actual music, which is a lot harder, like we've got
Yeah.
the simpler editions.
Dig it out.
Sorry?
To dig it out, because I've got a copy.
Yeah. Yeah, so I can show you that later on if you like. But yeah, so it's got hemi-demi semiquavers or demi-semiquavers or something anyway. And it's very and lots happening in the left hand.
Yeah.
And, because we're having to just skipping that bit on jumping here, that can make it a bit trickier.
Yeah. Well, we don't need to do all those hemi stuffs.
No, we don't need.
Not at the moment.
Yeah, maybe next term.
Yeah, maybe.
Alrighty, well, let's have a look at river flows.
Okay.
Alrighty, we all got it?
All got it.
All got it. 3, 4. One, 2, 3. Two, three. Alrighty, we try it one more time. Any bits you want to go over?
Now, hopefully, the transition from playing it first to second and then a third is not going to be too dramatic for me because I seem to be going worse every time I play it.
Let's not play it anymore then.
Oh no, no, if
No.
whatever the class wants to do, that's fine.
If we want to, we can play it at the end.
Right, yeah.
How's that?
Okay.
Well, let's have a look at Daniel. Yes, I knew you'd be excited by that, Deborah. She's going zippity doo dah.
You're as excited as when I told her she's not taking leave. 4 months.
So let's not do a third time instrumental just because it ends up dragging a little bit. So
And
let's
long.
practice before we do the whole thing of the second page. So we're going to go from the top of the second page with that little riff we've got, the dun, 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 dun. We'll go from there. And that comes in on the word much. Oh, I miss him so much.
I'm also finding that a lot of the song, a lot of the words, it looks like it's a bar out.
Yeah.
So I'm now I'm sort of changing the chord about a bar, well, a quarter of a bar beforehand, and I find it then hits when you're going to sing it.
And I think what it is a lot of the melody, it comes in just before the bar. So it's, oh, I miss him so much. And then there's the beat. And so we're not actually really singing this on the word much, but we're going much and then much.
It just helps when I'm singing along. It just sounds like I'm more in tune when I'm.
Yeah. And I heard someone sing it today in class, and she was singing it very much more on the beat. And so rather than just before the beat, like coming in the words as it's written. And as I explained to her, that's fine. This is written, singers always use a bit of poetic license, really, with their timing. And so if you were to listen to Elton John sing this, it would be very similar to this, but it might not be exactly the right timing. And different verses, he'll do different things. So, you'll notice for verse 2, you've got to fit in, they say Spain is pretty, which is more words than Daniel is traveling tonight. Like, you've got to fit in, they say Spain is pretty.
Yeah.
So I understand what you're saying there, Vernon. I think you just, if you just keep the 4 beats in the bar and the chords changing on the first beat of the bar, and the words can fit in around it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, let's go from the top of the second page, just so we're getting used to this little pattern. Oh, I miss him so much. Oh, and you're my brother. You are older than me. Do you still feel the
Stars that wait for your eyes have died. All that piece of the sky.
Any questions about that?
No.
That's completely fine. Alrighty. So we're only going to end up doing the chorus once. So we'll do the first page. When you get to the repeat sign, you go back to verse 2. They say Spain is pretty. And then when we finish, oh, I miss him so much, then we jump to the next page. And then when we finish that page, we go back to verse 1 and we sing, Daniel is traveling tonight. So we've got verse 1, verse 2, chorus, verse 1 again, and then it finishes. Okay, so the last chord is just a C, which they've got right at the very end of the whole thing on the second page. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Daniel is traveling tonight. I can see the red tail lights. I can see
but it looks like that. Must be mine.
This is
In there, my brother, older than me, you used to of the stars your eyes have died. You sing more than I for us. In the place of the star,
Verse 1.
Daniel was traveling tonight.
I can see the
Everything's for spring.
rain.
I can see the room going down.
Well, it looks like
And
must be
I can see my
eyes. And we finish on a C. All right. Happy with that one, Vernon? I won't ask Deborah.
it was a bit hard because I wasn't hearing you, so I was sort of playing my own. And then I started hearing, then I'm trying to, okay, got to speed up or slow down, or
Yeah, that can be tricky. Well, I'll send the recording if you do want to play along with it, you could do that.
yeah.
Otherwise,
No, I'm actually enjoying Daniel now. And apart from singing
it's a
side of
nice,
things,
it's a nice one, isn't it?
yeah,
Isn't it, Deborah?
Yes. I finished on the right note at the same time.
that's
Yay!
good.
Alrighty. Well, who would like to play their solo first?
I'd be pretty safe playing because no one can hear me, can they?
We can.
Hey, I can play,
Let's have you play first then.
right? But no one can hear me, so I feel safe.
You feel safe. There you go. Well, we're going to be enjoying your performance. So, what were you doing, River?
Rivers flow for me, but the thing I'm sort of deteriorating. We'll see how we go.
That's all right. Remember, we're not here.
I actually find it gets quite intense thinking about this one. When you get into the second page, it starts really, I don't know, your mind's starting to have to think more and more.
I
I
think
don't know
it
what it is.
compounds, don't you reckon? Because
Yeah,
hand increases in the rhythm,
yeah,
and you've got that continuous quaver movement really in the right hand as well.
yeah.
And so, yeah, you're having to think of more things. And yeah, definitely, it definitely compounds.
Okay, well, I'll see how I go. I just I wish I this morning I was playing it really well, but I feel like I'm falling apart. We'll see how we go.
You'll be fine.
Okay, are we ready?
Yes, please.
I've lost it. There you
Good
go.
job. Well done. I tell you what, you and your recovering, that was amazing.
Because I do a lot of practice recovering.
Well, but you did a great job of it. So well done. I just
Thank
was
you.
thinking, like reflecting on when you were playing then, how far you have come since I've known you. Like you couldn't have done that sort of recovery
No,
stuff even probably 6 months ago.
no.
And your timing is
You did that
fantastic.
syncopated part really well.
You did.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Like all of your timing, your rhythm, keeping that consistent beat. Really
The,
good.
the metrodome makes a big difference.
Yeah.
I found it was really hard to practice with it for the first 2 or 3 weeks,
Mm.
but now it's a friend.
That's fantastic. And
Mm.
I think what's happened is you've now developed that internal metronome, really,
Yeah,
which does take a while to develop, really. Yeah.
I noticed that there's a couple of notes where I did slow down, and
Okay.
especially at the beginning of a bar
Yeah.
where I haven't sight read properly.
Yeah. You haven't looked ahead. But
Yeah,
also, you could, someone just listening to that who didn't have the music in front of them could have thought that was just your
interpretation.
interpretation. Yes, like there was a ritardando or something, or
Yeah,
a coco rit, there. Um, so it wasn't out of the style.
yeah.
So it was actually fine. So well done.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm really encouraged by that. I hope that you're encouraged.
I I I I didn't practice for a week, and then all of a sudden I started practicing. I thought, gee, what's happened to me?
Yeah.
Like I thought I'd really gone backwards, but
Well, you've picked it up.
mm,
Yeah. And that happens when you're sick. So well done. So really pleased. That was
thank
great.
you.
No worries. Alrighty. Over to Deborah.
I'll do sailing then.
Nice.
I'm
Sailing.
just as bad at both of them.
No. Positive. I had this little girl earlier today who often will
I
leave
just
me in tears. Not because I'm mean, but because she's no. It's because she's so hard on herself. And she said to me today, I I felt like she played really well, and I said that was really great, and she said, yes, I think I need to have a positive, um, like I can't think of her exact wording, but it was that idea of just thinking positively before, like going in confidently, that sort of idea. And I said, well, definitely, if you go in thinking I can't do it, you set yourself up for failure. So I was so pleased. She's only 10, and she'd come to that realization. I thought, oh, so maybe we won't have
But
tears.
that'll take her through life too.
It
not
will.
just
It will.
Piano.
I felt like she's one of a set of twins, like I have both girls, and so you've got that competitiveness too, which is hard. So some weeks one will cry, some weeks the other. But today, no tears for either of them. It was like brilliant. Anyway, so no tears, Deborah, and no negative self-talk. Yes. Sorry, I was just going to say I can't hear you very well.
Turn down for Daniel.
That didn't matter. You
Good.
kept going. And I reckon it's very rare that I would play anything and not make a mistake. You know, there are times, and I did it tonight in the lesson, and so if you went back and watched the video, you would see where I make mistakes. But if you just don't let on, you know what I mean. But no, well done, very nice. So next term, the first day back is the 12th. 2 weeks off, and then we're back. I'll send out music in the holidays, but I won't do it too early because I know Vernon will learn it all.
Well, you should get me when I'm in a space where I can't collect any email, but that's not going to happen for a while now.
Oh, so where are you off to now?
No, well, after this, we're heading home.
You are heading home, yeah.
We'll have access to emails all the time from now on.
Oh no, well, it's not coming out for a little while then.
I got a response from Michelle about that thing that she was doing in November.
Retreat.
I just find that it's very expensive for, I think, what I would pick up at my level. Yeah.
Fair enough.
So I might not worry about it this time around. I think it'd be good. It's just my level, I wouldn't pick it up.
Yes.
The things you're saying.
That's fine. And it might be in a couple of years' time. You think, oh,
Yeah.
now time. And it might never. You might never think it's something you want to do. But I know.
No, I think it's like once you've mastered sort of the notes and things, the next thing is the finesse as well that you need to start adopting.
Yes.
And I'm sure she can teach us a lot about that type of stuff. And
yeah, you are right with that. So it's learning your dynamic control and your technique, and when you play on a real piano, how to bring out certain tone, different sorts of tones in that, depending on the style of the piece. So there's a lot to it.
Well, it's not it's also making entertaining for the audience as well.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, that aspect of it, and that's finesse, and that's something that you just have to build up and over time.
And sometimes it's just a matter of putting yourself in the position where you have to perform, or you have to, you know what I mean?
Well, I'm finding I'm getting a bit more confidence playing in front of people, because when I'm with my caravan, I got it outside playing.
Oh,
And
good.
all these people walking around all the time.
Yeah.
I'm just getting used to it. Like they're sort of listening to it, but not.
Did you hear what Deborah just said?
No.
A little bucket in front beside you.
That may be disappointing. I don't want to measure it by that.
Like the Muppet Show.
Yeah.
Yes.
They might pay you to stop.
Well, and I don't think they'd be very supportive.
Might not be the best encouragement, you don't think?
Yeah. No, that's right.
Oh, well, have a lovely holiday up in Yamba.
Yes.
Your grandchildren up there, and is it son or daughter and daughter-in-law?
Son, daughter-in-law, and 3 children, grandchildren.
Yes, yeah. Enjoy your time with them, and are you going to come away with painted toenails?
Oh, I think she's grown out of that.
Oh, okay. Well, that's disappointing.
We'll see what happens. The 3-year-old boy, if he gets into it or not.
Oh, that'd be great.
By the time he was 3, my nephew had a little pram and a dolly.
No, I think my middle one's he's a real boy.
Okay.
He's got the option, but he just wants to play with trucks and things.
Yeah. That's funny. It's funny how some kids, it's just no matter what you give them, they'll make it into a gun or they'll make it into a doll.
Yeah.
You know, you can think, oh, it's just social programming or whatever, conditioning, but it's not.
It's not.
No. So, anyway, I will say goodbye.
Okay.
We'll see you.
And don't be too slow sending the new music.
Well, I will be away for a little while, so that'll be my excuse.
Well, that's right. I've got a few Beatles and things too. And I was wanting to play another song, but I hadn't got to the level.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you've got a few things you can work on.
Yes, I have.
Good. All righty.
Okay then. See ya.
Bye.
Happy school holiday time.
Yes, thank you. It'll be lovely.
See ya. Bye.